grandma nuts. I swab my nuts. I lick my nuts.
Hello and welcome to the Poop Wallet Podcast. I have had enough. I've had enough, ladies and gentlemen. The way that politics have been, the way that people have been, I'm gonna start throwing fucking hands with everybody I see from now on. I'm sick of it. Nobody gives me any respect. Nobody gives me any money. I have to steal. I have to do crime. And that's the America that we're in today. I have to do crime. I'm a criminal. And this is what it is now. And the reason why is because of healthcare. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I am a criminal, apparently, allegedly. By the way, we'll put this out there. These guys are alleging that I am a criminal who doesn't pay his medical bills. And that is not correct. Or something like that. This is all a joke. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm being sued for fucking medical debt. What the fuck? And it's for when I got my gallbladder removed. When my gallbladder was trying to fucking kill me, I had to get it removed. And the people that saved my life want like $80,000. So I just, can't do that. It's crazy. And every time they come to me with a payment plan, it's been like, yeah, how about $500 a month? I'm just like, no, I can't do that. What are you, crazy? It's not my fault my organs decided to fail. I'll fight the system. Fight the power. Everybody should. Healthcare should just be free at this point. What are we doing? We shouldn't just like be like, okay, I hope you have fucking $100,000 just laying around. More than that, even. If you get cancer, you're just fucked. You're just like, you're in debt forever. You're gonna be paying like, God, I hope you ruined your body and earned that cancer before you get cancer. Because if you didn't, you're gonna be in such a rough spot financially as well as like physically, because cancer. Anyway, I'm mad. I'm mad. We get to the fucking it puts like with the whole UFC thing, at the White House, like we have that going on. We're able to get that organized somehow, but we can't fucking figure out how to just like not sue people for fucking getting their organs removed. I didn't have a choice. I would rather keep it. I would rather keep my organs. But I didn't have a choice. So why? Buster, you're pissing me off, bruh. You're pissing me off, Buster. Don't talk shit to me. Don't talk shit to me ever, bruh. I know what I'm fucking about. I know where I am. I know who I am. One day I'll be so rich. One day I'll be so rich. Richer than I already am. Not very rich. For financial reasons, I'm not rich. This says I'm rich. I'm not rich. I'm actually just as well incomed as the majority of the U.S. population right now. Which is not very incomed. On another note, we're getting a sponsor soon. First sponsor of the show, guys. I'm so excited. I'm working on it. That's going to be sick as fuck. And I'm going to be so happy whenever they actually do. Because that means I get to focus more attention to this. And if I could really get the shit running, that means like I can like do some really cool stuff. It means that I won't have to get a real job. Because right now I'm still trying to get a real job. But like, if I could get stuff rolling with this before a real job, because if I get a real job, I'm gonna stick with the real job and still do all this, you know. But not to the greatest extent that I could do with a bajillion dollars. So I'm gonna try to get a bajillion dollars, as everybody is. And if you're not trying to get a bajillion dollars in the great US of A, then you've kind of lost the plot, unfortunately. This is just what it is. It's the US of A. US of A. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Anyway, I'm done complaining. Done complaining. The Poop Wallet podcast isn't about complaining. It's about being thankful. All I have to do is be thankful. And let me tell you why that's a problem. And let me tell you why me being thankful all the time is actually a problem. Because I'm thankful all the time. And whenever you're thankful all the time, you stop wanting. Oh, I have enough. This thing is just enough for me. No, it's not. Don't lie to yourself. Be thankful, but don't lie to yourself. You know what you want. Take it. Take it. Go out there and do it. Take it. What do you gotta do? What you gotta do? Go take the thing that you want to do. You wanna get rich? Go get rich. If that's like your main goal, my main goal is to like have fun, have enough to like sustain myself and like chill. I want to do my art and shit. I don't want to like slave away doing a job that I hate by a faceless like corporation, you know, for the rest of my life just going like, "Oh god, I hope I can feed my fucking self." I hate that. I'd rather do silly stuff. Because like I mean, what we fucking die anyway at the end of the day, bruh. You're gonna spend all your time fucking like going, oh, I wish I did this and I wish I did that. Just do the thing you want to do. Like, what's that? What? The fucking just do it, motherfucker. That just do it guy. I think that literally like ingrained into the Gen Z and some of the millennials' heads. The millennials are weird about it though. They get it like I don't know. The millennials took it less seriously. Like they were like, "Oh, look at them freaking out," like you know. But like the Gen Z is kind of, like, I get it, just do it, yeah, man. And then like you know, I think this next generation is like kind of more like joy maxing, like SpongeBob, lollipops, and rainbows. Um, but they're still beating up people and like blowing their hands off with fireworks. Like they're doing crazy shit still. Like they're doing some of the craziest shit actually. Gen Z was kind of like Gen X in that way where it's like yeah not uh, where it's like pessimistic, you know, where like they don't think things are necessarily ever going to work out that great. So they kind of have this like hopeless kind of humor to them. Everything's kind of not too serious to Gen Z. They're jaded. They smoke cigarettes. Gen Z smokes cigarettes. Um that was a thing that went away for a bit. Now we're back to smoking cigarettes and nicotine in general. Yup. And that's understandable, though. It's understandable. I'm not an advocate for nicotine. Of course, I'm not. It's one of those things where it's like once you've tried it, you can never untry it. You know, like it's a hell of a drug. If you haven't ever done it, don't ever do it. You don't need it. But I've done it. And if you've already popped your cherry with it, then like I mean, like I don't know. And if you've gone back to it a whole bunch, then don't fucking listen to me. I'm not fucking a person to take advice from. I'm covering up my watch so you don't so you listen to me for real, covering up my jewelry. Don't take advice from me. I don't have anything to offer here. I don't know shit. People keep asking me what the fuck I know. I don't know anything. I can't read. I've just been guessing. This whole time I've been guessing. I don't fucking understand any of this. And people don't believe me. People don't believe me. They go, no, no, clearly you know more because you get fired. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how things work out for me. They shouldn't work out for me. They shouldn't. By all means. I should be a train wreck, a failure. Instead, I'm rich and famous and powerful. And that needs to stop. Somebody stop me from being so damn rich and famous. And nobody is going to stop me. You know why? Because I live in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's going to come out here to the middle of nowhere and tell me to stop. I'm going to keep doing this. And I'm going to get a real big ego about it. And that's going to be fun. Anyway, I brought a harmonica. Brought a harmonica with me. Where's it? How do I fucking open this? Hold on. Bear with me. I don't know which side opens up. I think it's this side. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Let's. Oh, it's just. Ah, dude, I love the harmonica so much. That's so fucking. It's such an underrated instrument. It's overused, but it's underrated because it's overused. I think it's like the Beatles, you know, where they're underrated because they're overplayed. I'm on a different level. I'm at a different level of thinking. If you get me, you get me. If you don't get me, you don't get me. And that's fine. That's okay. It really is okay. Everything in life is gonna be okay. At the end of the day, it is okay. Maybe I should put that harmonica thing at the end now that I think about it. Because like I know that like some people are gonna be driving and just don't want to hear me ripping harmonica. So there we go. I fixed that for you. Are you happy? Are you happy I didn't do the harmonica sounds? Are you happy that it's playing later? I might not even do it. I might just be bullshitting. I might just be wrong. Just wrong. I'm always wrong. I can't start being right. I'm always wrong. I don't know who I am. No, I'm joking. I know who I am. I'm sick as fuck. My name is Jacob. I am a Jacob. I fight with God. I wrestle with God. Because I am a Jacob. You ever hear that story in the Bible? Jacob wrestles with God, and his name gets changed to Israel, which I think is going to be a metaphor for how like this line of things go, right? Like for my career, because like at first, you know, I'm going to be like, oh, you know, free speech and yada yada yada, but at some point, I might switch up a little bit. I might switch up a little bit once I get a little bit of money in me from a certain organization, from another way or another way. I am going to switch up a little bit, and that's going to be okay. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. That's what happens. You go out and you say crazy stuff until people pay you to not say the crazy stuff. That's the real way they make money, by the way. That's the real way people are making money on the internet. You get famous enough to where you're saying the crazy stuff and you're in the public's attention, so they can't slime you out, but they can pay you. Everybody can be paid. At the end of the day, everybody has a price. That's terrifying. I think that's a quote from something, but I'm scaring myself with that sort of talking. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. That's so scary. It's not about the money, bro. It's about the art. It's all about the art. You got to stay artistic. And if you're not staying artistic, if you're not worried about creating something of quality, because you have to give something to the earth, you have to give something, you have to sacrifice something. And if it's like, and if you sacrifice with joy, that's up to you, you know? Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sacrifice my time into making entertainment and thus creating joy, giving joy. That's how I want to create value. Oh, my band-aid's falling off. But everybody has to create value in some way, you know. Also, the reason I said that is because a lot of people are like, "Oh, you fucking people who make entertainment, they aren't actually providing anything of value." But it's like, you're watching. What are you doing? What are you doing when you get home from your fucking coal mining shift? You turn on entertainment. That's why people do shit. So they can watch entertainment with their family. At some point, and there's entertainment. It's just a part of humanity. People got home from fucking hunting. They sat around a drum circle, and a guy's like, "Hey, while you guys were out hunting, you know how like I'm retarded and can't hunt. I was here making some really sick drum beats. Listen to this," and they go, "That's nice," and they wouldn't kill them, and that's where entertainment comes from, because they wouldn't kill those people that were useless, but they provided art. You know, art says something. It helps your brain recalibrate, think about things, you know, helps civilizations grow. That's why art exists, I think. Civilization wouldn't exist without art. And by the way, when I say art, you can be a mechanic and be an artist. You can be a welder and be an artist. You can love welding, bro. You can fucking love weld. There are people who weld and they get the beads and they go along and they're like, you have to have a perfect bead, and it's just a part of welding. It is just a part of welding, but it's an art. There's an art to it. There's an art to many things, and that's all I'm trying to say. Is that fuck you. If you, I don't know. I forgot my original train of thought. I've decided to stop taking notes because like I would bring my notepad out here and then I would take notes and they were just fucking useless. So like this is as good as you're gonna get me. Low train of thought. I'm jumping everybody. I don't need to get a new topic. And sometimes I remember what I was talking about, so I do loop around. I am intelligent. Anyway, you gotta provide something. Yes, you have to provide to the world. Whether that's through art, through cleaning people's cars or houses, or giving them a way to just enjoy themselves and live, you know? Then there's art. And that's kind of gay. It's kind of gay. Art is gay. Art is gay, but it is what it is. People got to do shit. You got to have a good time. If you're not having a good fucking time, you don't have a good civilization. Everybody's miserable. Nobody wants to get out of bed because they're like, "Oh, I got to go to the coal mines all day," and then I get home and I listen to another coal miner who's been in the coal mines all day talk about being in the coal mines all day. Like, no, you got to have somebody who's like, I get it. Everybody gets it. Do I deserve it? Do I deserve to be an artist? Yes, because I am able to move my own feet and move my eyes, move my mouth. And because I have so much inhibition about it that I would be willing to die rather than being an artist in the end. So, you know, I'll do what I need. And I think that goes for anybody else who can actually fucking think and move their heads and stuff and move their feet and actually have the ability to choose what they want to do in life, you know. Because there are some people who aren't born with that sort of thing in them, you know, like the people talk about NPCs, but I don't think that's I don't think that's completely correct. Like, I think that there's probably something we don't understand going on there, probably like low brain activity. But, um, what was I saying? And sometimes, you know, people are just born in shitty areas where they just don't have as many opportunities. You know, that's also fine. Sometimes you're forced into doing work. You're not in a good environment. You're raised by fucking coal miners who are like, hey, you need to go into the coal mining industry, become a coal miner. No, no, no shit on coal miners though. We need coal mining. You know, every part of well, look, we're worker ants. All around us, we are just worker ants, right? Like every single one of us has some sort of purpose that we fall in the line to. And we're an extremely complicated society, so we need many worker ants from many, many different types. Some of them more useful than others, debatably. depending on the person you ask. But if there's a worker ant who gets paid for being a worker ant, then they're providing something of value. Somebody is paying. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Poop Wallet Podcast. Go to the Patreon. Bye-bye.
I grab my nuts. I swab my nuts. I lick my nuts. I do everything to my nuts.